This is my training toss. This is the results. 12 whites and splashes back. Doesn't get any better than that. Now since these guys are outside and goofing off, I'm going to go inside the loft and pull another 12 boys out. And I'm going to take them on a whole nother flight. Y'all stay tuned and we'll go for another ride. And here is 11 whites. And I have one in there that's got some gray on her. This is another group of 12. Getting ready to take them out to the same place I took the other ones out to. And we're going to release them. Like I said a minute ago, for my first flight, I wasn't home 2 or 3 minutes before everybody else got home. Like I said, today they're hungry. It's going to help. There should be no messing around. These guys, we're getting ready to go find out. Y'all bear with me and I'll get you with when I get to the release site. This is toss number 3, by the way, part 2. Here we go, back on another toss. One thing I like to say is, you know, having these birds, homing pigeons, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication and it's a lot of nerve. You know, you raise these birds up from babies. You breed them, you raise them, you give them everything they need, and then you take them far away and you let them go hoping they come home. Sometimes they don't. Just the experiences I've had this year with, you know, the birds getting up on this guy's house and not coming home, I really thought I lost all my birds that day. I was one of the happiest people you ever met when all my birds came home. And every time I train them, when they come back home, it's like, it's a thrill. And even today, my first toss, just being at the house is only a couple minutes from the time I pulled up to where they were flying over the yard. And this is taking them somewhere that, I don't know if they've been that far out before, but it's somewhere that I'm not sure that they're familiar with it. This other place they've been to twice now. And the first time they stayed here about all day, a big group of them stayed here all day. The second time they stayed here for 10 minutes and then they came home. This other place that I'm taking them to again right now, this other group, like I said, by the time I got on this main road, they flew over top the truck. But I'm happy that they come home. And I get a lot of courage, a lot of confidence watching, you know, say John at Ham's Flight Kit Box. I've been watching him do a lot of releases lately. And it takes a lot of nerve to take things that you've raised and love. Because you know, you don't do this unless you love this stuff. You don't have pets unless you love them. And if you do, you don't need to have them. But in order to do this, let them go, you know, miles away from home. Lord knows you wouldn't do that to your children. I wouldn't do it to my dog. I love my dog. I mean, it's maybe a different kind of love because being around farm life all my life, basically, I've learned to lose. You know, I've lost animals. I've had freak accidents happen. I've had predators come in. You can't get too attached to anything. So this is Route 51. I'm getting ready to pull down here and I'll get back with you guys and we'll see how this goes. Here we go. One thing I will say, I've been putting this off and putting this off. You know, I wanted some birds ready for my wedding, but I know that, which I measured out yesterday, it's a little bit over 2 miles from my church to my house. So I've been putting it off for a long time because I didn't want to lose my birds. You know, I'm afraid to. I got a motorcycle coming up behind me. Hope he's paying attention because I don't want him running in the back of me. Nobody wants to lose their birds when they go through all this time and trouble. I mean, I will say some of my birds I've raised up, most of them I think I bought them from 3 different people since I started this. So they're a combination of whatever they're a combination of. But I will say, there are some good birds. They have been making it home. I have lost very few. I don't know what family they are, but after a while, I guess they're going to be my family, one way or the other. I'm backed into my spot. I'm going to turn this off. As you can see, the Pecan River down there. Like I said, this is a beautiful place. Far enough off this road, they don't seem to go out that way. So let's hope they don't. Anyway, I'll get right back with you. Yeah, it's a really nice spot. It's shady. So they're not in the direct sun right here. Pull my hair to the edge of the tailgate. As you can see, like you see where those buzzards are up there. That's the direction of my house. It didn't take them no time, the other group no time to get back to the house. We'll see how this is. I've got 12 in here again. Like I said, these are all male birds. One I'm not really sure of yet. I think it might be a female. But she's got some gray color in her. So I'm going to throw her up. I know she's been flying with everybody else, so let's see what she does. Anyway, let's check this out. I think they know what to do. Let's hope so. And there they go. They're all out. See how long it takes these guys to get home. I watch them until they disappear or until I get tired of watching them. See, they're heading in the right direction right now. Let's just see how well that lasts. We all know they like to fly around a little bit, get their bearings. Like I said, this is a new place. Next time, that's going to be further out. Like I said, my house is straight that way through the sky. They're flying in a good group. Where did they go now? Probably over the tree over top of my back. There they go. And there they go. Y'all keep going that way here. What do you say? You think they're going to beat me to the house this time? They're headed right towards the house. There they go. And here they come. I know they're probably over top that house they like to stay at right now, because it's over that way, like I said. Why is it always the single group that wants to screw around? Not that I separate these birds out. I don't know if that's a good idea. I put those temporary snap rings on them so I know all the boys. They have numbers on them, but I don't think that they last very well. I don't know if I should start weeding some out. I mean, I wouldn't really know how to tell. See, they're all gone now. Oh, there they go. If there's a certain way, like I want a good flight team, you know, that I could start actually using for this purpose of the release business. If you have any ideas, suggestions, please let me know. I'd like to thank Danny, man. He gives me all kinds of information. And there's Danny P. You know, the Peter over there, CNC Loft, he's doing really good. On the Go Loft. Don's Pigeons. I love watching his birds fly. Here they all come again. Y'all are going the wrong way. Yep, they're going the total wrong way. Oh, they're turning around here. They come back. Anyway, I don't know how far they've flown from the house, but I know they'd be gone for a while. And then they'd come back. And there they go again, heading in the right direction. Maybe they just feel like lollygagging today. This is a very trying experience. It'll give you a heart attack. The stress that comes with this kind of work. Like, you know, I used to raise game fowl. And there's nothing like going into a pit with a fighting rooster that you've raised for 1.5 to 2 years old. Know that he could get killed in a matter of seconds. So you give him all the love and attention and training that you can. Strength and good food. And hope they prevail. Well, everybody disappeared. As you can see, I'm gonna head back to the house and see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you at the house. What the heck? There it goes. And just for fun, I'm gonna film. Like I said, we're gonna go by this other house and hope they're not there. You might see them in the sky like I did the last time. So far the skies are clear. nothing up in the air. We'll go by this house where they like to land, and we'll hope they're not there. There's no reason they should be. There's be a whole nother situation nowadays. I think they're learning just fine. Do not hang around somebody else's house. That's a good sign they're not there. Last I saw them, they were going this way. Do y'all really enjoy the training process? I guess after all your hard work, and it is what it is, and they are what they are. I guess this is what we do in the pigeon business. Whether it's racing them, whether it's releasing them, whether it's just for fun. Because to me right now, it's all for fun. I haven't made a dime. And I'm definitely not selling none of my birds. My whole goal is to have well over 100 whites. I don't care if I have another kind of pigeon. I just want 100 whites. I want to not worry so much about losing one or two here and there. I want to have a good enough group to where I can start a business and continue a business. Like I said, this is a good area to do all this stuff in. Anyway, I haven't seen them yet. How much you want to bet they're sitting at the house? Like I said, mothers were still out. I did feed them before I left and tried to call them inside. You know, the original 12 that I started with in Splash. But I'll know definitely when I get home, because they will be either in the sky or they'll be on the loft. Like I said, landing on the house right now is not a thing because we're getting a whole new roof right now and there's people on the roof. Anyway, we're almost to the house, getting ready to find out. Hello, lady. Here's a front view, Hidden Hollow Homestead. See, I got the guys up there doing the roof. Wow, they're rolling today. They've almost got it all shingled off. Anyway, we'll know here in a second when I pull up in the yard. Y'all hang on. Yeah, I would say they're all home now. Here's the other big group. And there's the first group. Wow, they beat me to the house. What do you know about that? Looking for my girl with a little bit of gray on her. There she is right there. There she is right there next to Splash. I'm happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This first group. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Anyway, that's it. I don't usually give suggestions, but I would really appreciate if you guys would go visit Graham Byram's loft. He's a minister, but as you can see, he raises birds too. He's got a really nice loft, and he's a really nice guy. As you can see, he's only got 2 subscribed. I believe that's me, and I'm not sure who else, but anybody else, check this guy out. I mean, you'd be glad as you did. Anyway, it's been a heck of a weekend. Today I've done my 2 training tosses from a mile away, from a whole different area, away from that house, and everybody came home. Main thing was the guys came home before I even got home the last time. Anyway, this is Terry, Hidden Hollow. Y'all have a great day and a great weekend.